Good morning, YouTube. Well, not really morning anymore. It's about 9:45. It is October 17th. And, been trying to light the furnace all damn morning. But, you know, the propane lines sit empty for 8 months. And, yeah, it makes for a pain in the butt. Because the lines get all empty and whatnot, and yeah, it takes a long time to bleed all that out. If anybody's got any tips on how to make that a little easier, I'd be welcome to any suggestions. Grab my cell phone here. Throw it in my pocket. Let's see, gotta have the coffee cup. I think I got my gloves still out in the pickup. But, as I've said before, the work always has to come first, so I've got fencing yet to do. We're moving some cows home from the Lambert pasture tomorrow. But today, I have to fence the pasture, make sure the fence all looks good, which means we get to take some people's favorite pickup, Oscar. Oh, and my gloves aren't in here. I guess I'll have to go in and find them. Well, there we go. Got my gloves. Fire this bad boy up. Kick it to high idle. And we'll be off. Get my glove on here. Take you guys to a pasture that I don't think that you've seen before. Another one of those. Oh joy. You know, we're almost there, but I just had to make a note. You know, it still always just blows me away. As abused as this pickup is, you know, and it's been over Dukes of Hazzard jumps and hit cows and deer and every other damn thing and used for God knows what, where, when, and how, just beat to shit. And you know what? This thing still drives down the road just nicer than shit. You know, just a testament to the older vehicle. And I'm not gonna for a minute say that Chevys won't do the same thing, you know, that you can't abuse Chevys. I mean, we've had some bad luck with Chevys, but I've heard a lot of bad things about these 80s Fords. But I'll tell you what, I don't buy any of it for a minute, because this thing, in combination with a couple other pickups that we've had, 80s Fords, this thing has absolutely stood the test of time. It's just been dead nuts reliable. Just can't kill it. But anyways, here is the pasture. Coming up to it right now. And there's where the 2240's been sitting for a while. Well, since last week anyways. I haven't gotten that video posted yet. Hopefully I'll have that video posted before this one. But I had to set a new corner right there, and so I did it the lazy way. Brought the tractor over and dug a post hole there, or two of them actually. Set my new brace, built a gate, blah 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 blah. Anyways, so let's get on down the fence line. This pasture here goes all the way over to where right at the edge of that butte, and it would be really hard to point out where the fence line is over there, but all told, the pasture is about, well, it's 2.5 sections, so you figure about 1,600 acres right in that neighborhood. Pretty good sized pasture, makes good winter pasture, you know. Lots of grazing. We just let it go during the summer, and I should have been over here fencing earlier, but you know, things happen and I didn't get to it. And so now I'm fencing now. So, onward ho. Well, we're headed north here now. We're almost to the edge of the fence. You can maybe see the oil well down there a ways. That's the other end of the pasture that we started at. And this is the west end here. Not the far west end, but we're getting there anyways. Well, we're just getting around the dam. You can't complete that whole fence line heading east or west to east because the dam stretches between two pieces of land and the fence goes right across it. So I had to clear a tree off the path there, and now we're just going to get around the dam and the bottom here, and then we can head up to the final and furthest fence line. See the creek or the base of the dam, the backside of the dam goes all the way in up. The fence line is right past these bushes. We'll be there in just a second anyways. But, yeah, there was a tree that was sitting on top of, I hope this isn't mucky down in here. At this point I'm about 9 miles from home. And about a 3-mile walk as the crow flies from the nearest place to get any kind of help, and I don't think that I have cell service. So anyways, here's the fence as it goes. We'll just putter along here, and then we'll come to the final and furthest west fence line very shortly. Well, we're headed back to the east again. We're on the tail end of this, but we're coming up to something of a landmark called Lone Butte. It's rumored to be the highest point in Richland County, which is the county that I live in, and that all of the ranch is in, except for the stuff in Fallon, Montana. You see the ground's getting a little bit rougher around here, but there it is, Lone Butte. It's, you know, a camera just doesn't do it justice. It is extremely steep up the one side here, well, up all the sides really, and it's just a terrible little peak right at the top. Like I said, the camera just doesn't do it justice. It's quite a mound though. And it's cool when you climb to the top because you can see damn near all the way to Sydney. But in fact, you can see past Sydney. You can see the river breaks on the other side of Sydney on a really clear day. But just thought I'd show you guys that. We're getting close to being done with the fence. Almost to the final corner. And then we'll head up and we'll be going back south again, and we'll be headed towards the cattle guard. Then we're off and gone. Well, I've kind of come up to a peak here. Figured I'd just show you guys around. There's Lone Butte over there. Over this way is what we call the Dayton place. Blue Ridge back there. See Arneson's down in there. And then if you look just off over that way, you will see my house way off there. But the edge of the fence line is right at the base of this hill. It goes straight that way. You can see Simonson's clear over there, and that's the other edge of this pasture. So we've almost come full circle. I just got a couple more creeks to cross. Like I said, I mean, you can see it gets a little bit rougher here. But overall, it's been a fairly successful morning. There we go. Get that all done with. Now that I've got that all fenced up, ready to go, gotta think now, but I think what I got next is must be the sheds, fixing the corrals and sheds, but we can get to that at another time. For now, I gotta go get Kayla and we gotta head to town.